Hey guys, it's May and my trusty sidekick.
Oh, Vinny's here. Welcome to our home again this week. With all the weather going on, we decided to just come to the house to be safe tonight. Hope you enjoyed the premiere video. Pretty cool. I know you'll look forward to the rest of that once it comes available. We're excited tonight. Got some new product to show you, some new Christmas things that I think you'll be very excited about. If you are new, we are May Made It, and you can find us at www.maymaymadeit.com. And during this show tonight, we're going to do some Cross the Mile segment where you'll get to see some of the things that people have sent in. Card ministry has been flooding in, and we're very grateful for that. Thank you so much. We even got some cards from Canada this time. How cool is that? Whoever sent those in, I can't remember, but I'm grateful. It probably cost you a fortune to send them to us, but we're excited to have them, and we're going to pass them out and share them with the people and allow them to share the love of God all over the place. We have a thing that we'd like you to do, and that's Vinny the Video. Just give us a thumbs up, like the video. We call it Vinny in the Video, so just do that for us. And if you're new here and you'd like to, be sure to click that subscribe button and join the May Made It family. We have a great community here. We love on each other. We care about each other. We think about each other. And we just be honored to have you be a part of this group. May.
Thank you guys for the well wishes. We're not really in the path of the storm or anything. Shannon was going to go on home tonight because we don't like to be up there caught in the rain. What happened to us last time was we got up there in a storm. And so we've just been like, why the rain? We just said, let's go home. So we're good. So Shannon's at home, chilling out tonight, hopefully in her PJs. I'm half in mine.
And I'm half in mine.
You are? I just realized. You know what Amber's calling this? Amber and Shannon are calling this the mullet.
Oh, yeah.
So she said, are you going to mullet tonight? I said, I'm 100% mulleting.
Absolutely.
It's business on the top and party on the bottom. Actually, no. It's like business on the right. No, it's
business
like
on the top, party on the bottom.
Not party. I'll party in my PJs. It's like chill in my PJs. I do want to make a quick announcement. Okay, I want to make it early. I never do. I try not to do this to myself, but I did in this video, and I messed myself up. Okay, I told you in the premiere video that we were going to have part 2 on Saturday night. I don't believe that's going to happen.
Let me rephrase that. It's not going to happen.
I had every intention of making that happen. The grand girls are coming tomorrow right after lunch, and they're going to be here for a few days. And I just want to focus on that. And I'm sorry. That's what I want to do. I want to focus on the girls. They don't come, the girls and the boy. I'm still getting in the habit of saying that. The grands.
James will be here too.
So I'm really, really excited. And so what we're going to do is we're going to have part 2 as the premiere next Thursday. It'll help me do a lot of things too. Okay, look, Karen said, say no more. We got it. I really am excited for them to be here. And so we have an opportunity to do that. And I'm going to take the opportunity to do that. So the other announcement I need to make tonight, and this was decided this afternoon, there won't be a Craftique on Tuesday. Couple reasons. We were going to do Christmas reset this week, but we got to look in the calendar, and we had a lot of visitors come in this week. It just 6.
We had
a week full of visitors this week, which was great.
We had 6 today, didn't we?
We've had a lot of visitors this week. So
I think we had 6 today. And that's not counting the 5 dogs.
We had 5 dogs.
Yeah.
So we decided to move Christmas install, which I know that sounds crazy. I did do 2 little Christmas things just to kind of get us ahead of the game. But you probably saw one of them on our Instagram and on our short. But we decided to move Christmas install 1 week so that those visitors wouldn't be coming to a store that was torn apart. Next week, we'll only have 1 visitor, but we've warned her, and she's fine. She's like that. She doesn't care what the store's like. So that's another thing too. So because of that, we're not going to have a Craftique next week. For you here tonight, though, we had a couple of Craftique things that didn't sell out. So those we're going to show you tonight. They will be in the store. They won't be at Craftique prices. That's one thing. If you've never heard of Craftique, okay, on Tuesdays at 2 on our website, maymaymadeit.com, we do a live craft claim sale. It's not an auction at all. It's a claim sale. And this last week we did dies at a really discounted price, but those prices are not prices we offer on our website. Those are prices that we can offer on those live sales. You can't always, it's just more intimate, and it's just a place we can offer those. You let me in. I was like, I feel him.
If it's raining or not.
Bean was crying to go out. We let her out. Now I can't tell if she's back. So Bean may be back. She's not at the door.
It's not raining.
She wanted to go outside. She may show up any minute. You never know. So anyway, you'll get to see some of those tonight. So no Craftique next week and no video Saturday night, but the premiere will go up on Thursday, and that'll be part 2. And if for some reason, I'm not going to promise this, but if for some reason I find some fluke opportunity to sit down and work on it, we may throw the video up earlier, but it would be a great part 2 for us to look at. The other thing today, not a announcement, but if you saw in the premiere video, I did make a measurement mistake. In that first part, I said 11 inches, and if you saw, there were 2 inches I didn't need. Tamitha put the correct information in the blog post for you, so the measurements are correct in the post. They are not right in that video. I don't know where my head was, but I was like, we got to have 11 inches, but we didn't need it. So that. And you asked me earlier about invoices. You want to say anything about that?
Yeah, if you did participate in the Craftique this week, all invoices were sent out as of late this afternoon. So be sure to look at that. Remember that we ask you to pay for those invoices within 24 hours. At this point, it's too late to add anything to your order as far as getting it combined and shipped together. So if you just take care of those invoices, we'll get those shipped out to you as quick as possible.
All right, so let's do a little across the miles.
I like it.
This is to May and staff across the miles, and I'll bring it up to camera so you can see it. It says, "Lovely day." Isn't that beautiful? And here's what y'all are going to love. Ready for this? Dear May and staff, as a fairly new card maker, look at this card. It's beautiful. I'm very much enjoying the YouTube channel, especially the inspiration for quilt-themed cards and as many as cards. Kindness regards, Lacey West. I love fairly new card makers that just go for it. Look, I mean, I don't know how new she is, but this isn't like a newbie card, does it?
It's pretty impressive.
I love it so much. Very beautiful, Lacey, and thank you for sending it to us, and thank you for watching the channel. I love that. This is, okay, so these are notes. Some of these are notes from card ministry boxes. Let's talk about that real quick, too.
Okay.
So we did a card ministry call out. If you don't know, we have a card ministry. I wish I could condense how I have to teach it. I'm going to try to. We have a card ministry, and it is a ministry that allows you, a card maker who makes too many cards and don't have enough people to send them to send those cards to us who have viewers and people in our area that can't make enough cards, and they use yours to send out all over the world. And here's what's really cool. 3 weeks ago, or 4 weeks ago now, we emptied that closet completely. We emptied our ministry closet completely out. Which means if you ever send a card in for the ministry, it has been used.
That's right.
Which I think is really cool. So we did a call out for new cards to fill the closet up. And y'all, they are coming in droves, and we love it. We got boxes. So some of these notes I'm going to read to you today are from that. For example, here's one. It says, "Hello, everyone at May Made It. Enclosed, please find cards for the ministry. This is an incredible service you are offering. So honored to help out. Looking forward to sending and making many more for you. Warm autumn wishes to you from Kathy Helson in Astoria, Oregon."
Wow. Cool.
I'm so excited. Y'all won't believe the cards. We used to could go through them all, but now they come through like hundreds in a box. Like, I'm not even joking. Hundreds. Here's another one. "So thankful for the opportunity to bless others through the card ministry. Envelopes are included for each card. By the way, you don't have to, but we love it when you do. Also, most have corner bookmarks, and a few have regular bookmarks, but all have bookmarks." That's cool. "Blessings from Pam Sheldonick," and I probably messed that up. Shelednick. That's how I'm going to say it. Probably wrong. And she can correct me if I understand I'm probably wrong. I apologize. P.S. If bookmarks can't be included when shipping to requesters, perhaps they can be donated to local schools or church, or even given away at your store. And then it's box 2 of 2. She had 2 boxes, so that's what this one is. Thank you so much for 2 boxes of cards. We love the bookmark idea, and they will go with the cards. I think that's great. I think people will love it.
Yeah.
And the other cool thing is, when you request cards from us, when you want a box of cards, you get about 50 greeting cards, and you can kind of request, as long as we have what you're looking for, you can kind of say, "Hey, I need this kind of card or this style." And if you're like, "I want bookmarks," we can do it. She's still not coming back.
Well, she's on the porch.
She's having a good old time. She's having a good old time. She is Bean, by the way, so we're talking about. This card is stunning. Look at this.
It's one of our kids. We just leave them outside.
It's a kid. She's just out there. No, it's Bean. May and crew, thank you all for everything you do for this ministry. I've included a bunch of cards for the ministry. Thank you all. Jen Nabel, love to you all. Jen, thank you so much. This card is so pretty. Isn't that pretty? I wish my garden looked like that. My garden's looking pretty rough, y'all. I'm trying to decide if I'm going to put mums out. I'm thinking no.
I think this year's a pass.
I think it's a no this year.
Hard pass.
It would be different if those weren't still looking so good.
Well, and also, we have dogs that like to eat flowers.
They didn't mess with my mums last year, but the thing is, those still look so good. Like it was so funny because I was thinking, what am I going to do when my flowers still look this good, right? I saw a girl on TikTok go, kind of considering not watering my plants so I can put mums out. These still are doing so good. But they are doing great, and we keep getting such good rain that I just kind of think we may skip them this year. You guys, this card, okay, this is from Heather Lamb. This is who sent us the card from Canada, Heather Lamb.
Okay, cool.
She spent so much time and money on this card right here, and you should have seen the other cards, but this particular card, time and money. And when I show this to the maidens, they're all going to go ooh and ah.
Yeah.
I expect the chat to be like,
a box full of cards.
But
that
this
look like
particular card, I promise you, took a lot of time and a lot of money. Like, seriously. Watch the oohs and ahs come in. Look, I'm going to point out what I mean. First off, it says, you're so amazing. This is a die set that made the word so. This is a die set that goes with the words here. There's a die that goes with these stamps, okay? This is just May. May just looks at this and goes, oh my goodness, this woman has invested in her craft and she's good at it, okay? This is a stamp and die set combo. How gorgeous is this? Y'all know, if you make cards, you know, there's more stamps used in the background and it's beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Is this long fawn? I feel like this is long fawn. I don't know for sure. Here's what the card says. May, Shannon, Benny, and team. Thank you so much for all the inspiration and encouragement you have shared with all of us. I always learn some from your wonderful videos, and I look forward to every new project. Thank you for organizing your card ministry as well. I enjoy making cards, but have very few people to send them to. Hopefully this way my cards can spread a little joy. Happy crafting from Heather Lamb.
Amen.
It's going to spread a lot of joy.
Yeah, that's stunning.
And all of her cards didn't look just like this one, but all of her cards were very, very beautiful. Everybody's cards are beautiful, but you should have seen the box. I put it on my Instagram stories, and I think I put it on shorts. I'm not sure. Isn't that gorgeous? Like, I just can appreciate it so much. You know what I'm saying? I know y'all can too. I know. That's why I wanted to point all that out to you. Hey, it's no different right here. Look, this one right here, pretty sure this is all dies also. This is time consuming. Can you imagine what it took to get the glue right behind each one of those little rakes? Are they rakes? I forget what they're called. And then get that glue down onto that vellum and layer vellum. That's the thing. When I look at somebody's card, I'm just like, oh my goodness. Because I don't have this kind of patience.
Oh, yeah. Or the time.
And I just am in awe of them. I'm pretty sure this is a die set. I think this is a Sizzix set. I don't know. I can't remember. Y'all will know better than me. I cannot remember.
I'm going to bring her in.
Yeah, she made a fuss, and I think it's beautiful.
Get your bone. Get your bone. You're going to be mad.
Oh, this is neat.
Thanks. Come here.
Where's
Go get your bone.
Is it her bite?
Her bite. Hey.
I don't think she wants it.
She left it laying out.
You want to leave the door cracked and she just come and go? It won't hurt a thing. It's not hot or cold out there. Sorry, y'all. We're just living here like y'all ain't even here. Just leave the door cracked. Let her do her thing. Okay, so check this one out. This is a thank you card. And for those of you who are sending cards in, this is to you, okay? It says, Debbie, thank you so much for the beautiful card. It's Debbie. Who is this to? It might have been to Haley. I'm not sure. It says, thank you so much for the beautiful cards. We support Casa Mora, a 240-bed non-for-profit nursing home. Residents are always asking for cards to send to loved ones, even though they rarely receive visitors. Cards are their connection to loved ones. This donation is a huge blessing. From Connie Vitillo, Surely Goodness Outreach. So I'm not sure. She got somebody's name wrong. I'm not sure. She was talking to one of us here. But these cards went to some of them went to a 240-bed not-for-profit nursing home. Isn't that awesome? Cool. Awesome. That's where your cards are going, you guys. I love it so much. Look at this. It's so pretty. I won't show theirs, but look, I don't care if you see my address. Look at that. Recognize that little stamp set? Love it. And look on the back. I'll show you the back as well. Isn't that cute? I love that. This one says, hello. Recognize that one? I love these sunflowers. To Mammy and crew, I'm glad I can look to you when I need a friend for inspiration and laughter. Blessings, Angie Christensen. How sweet. Your card is gorgeous. I love this so much. Beautiful card. Very Shannon, all that green. Look at that embossing. Why am I lately just going, look at the work? I just keep doing it.
Well, I mean,
that's an SVG cut, by the way. And she double layered it.
You're just expressing gratitude. I mean,
the work.
And you can appreciate.
I can appreciate the work.
Because you do the same kind of thing. You can appreciate how much time it took to make them.
Those are all SVG cuts, and I appreciate that. I just think they're beautiful. I showed it to Haley when I'm like, Haley, do you know how much work this takes to do? So much work. Time and effort. Hello, that's beautiful. That ink drag background. Why do I love ink dragging so much? So beautiful. Dear Mammy and crew, I'm really working on my blending with brushes. I usually get big blotches. Wondering what you think. Thanks for your advice, videos. Happy fall to all of you. In Christ, Sharon Taylor from Ohio. And also she says, please pray for Springfield, Ohio. So you guys, please add them to your prayers. Made just for you. This is brushes. I thought this was ink dragging.
It's beautiful either way.
I don't think there's an issue with if this is what you're asking me to critique, I literally think it's beautiful. It looks like something God did, like a sunset, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It's beautiful. That right there looks just like the sunset at the beach.
Yeah. Cool.
I love that. And that leaf, though, gorgeous. You guys are so talented. So talented. People who don't make cards don't realize what goes into making handmade cards. They don't. You're right. And I sit there and go, this is ours. This is ours. And money. I think all those die sets is so much. Speaking of money, you want to show them some die sets?
Yeah.
That's not a good transition, but I do want to show you these die sets. Is this the one?
That's the expensive one.
Well, several of them are. I'm going to tell y'all something. This one in particular is pretty expensive, but you've got to see it. And some of you might love it. Some of you might not. One of them comes with its storage, and it's the album one that comes with storage. This one doesn't. All right, let's do some in stock items, okay? So this is, I've got to show, I'm going to have to open this. I've already opened it because I ripped the package. So I got to open this and show y'all what you get in this die set. I'm just going to tell you, these die sets from Tonic are not inexpensive, but they are very good workhorse die sets. These are sets you'll use year after year because you'll make these projects over and over.
Can you zoom in a little bit?
I'm going to hold it up. So here's the deal. Do you see this double stack piece right here? This set makes that double stack or that single stack with those little boxes in it. Okay. It's absolutely gorgeous. And notice the size. That's a Ferrero Rocher. And that is a lint truffle. So you can see what it'll hold. Look right here. There's 44 dies in this set. You see this? These are the dies. There's one page, 44 dies here. A lot of dies. And then here is the instructions all laid out for you, which I love. Step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4. This is amazing. We don't get this with dies a lot, right? And I will tell you, we don't always bring these in because they are kind of pricey, and we were able to offer them at a little better price on Craftique than on the regular store. But if you're a club member, be sure to put your discount on this, okay? Could you make an advent? How many drawers is it? I think this is 6 to 8 drawers. But you can make multiples and have a little scene of them. Wouldn't that be cool? Have a little scene up and down.
I wonder if you could make multiple layers of it.
Oh, stack it. Put the yes.
Just
good
put the
idea.
top on the top.
Good idea. Big Top Carousel. Love it. So that one's available in store, and it's called the Big Top Carousel. Oh, nice. I like it. Sit that over there. Then, oh my goodness, this die is so pretty. Are you ready for this? Look at this die. If you like elephants in any way, shape, or form, if you're a Bama fan, if your team has elephants, whatever your mascot is, this die is
or if you're a circus fan.
Incredible. Circus fan. You could do this for circus.
Yeah.
If somebody's having a circus party or something, wouldn't that be pretty? The thing I love about it, and I pointed this out in the Craftique, These ears do not cut completely away. They cut so that you lift them up and they get a little bit of lift. And the flowers are the same. So anytime you see the shadow, that's so you can pop them up on foam. Look at this die. It is absolutely gorgeous. And so we have a few of these left. Most of the dies from the show sold out, but I asked them to put the leftovers in. I love this one so much. Also, consider making a stencil out of this. You could cut this out of some acetate, lay it down, and ink over it. Oh my goodness. You could just ink over this. It would be beautiful too, but I think you could make it into a stencil and it'd be beautiful. Oh, I forgot one across the mile thing. Don't let me forget to show that.
Yeah, that got brought to us today in person.
This die, I did not bring a ruler with you, but I'm not going to need one when I show you this. This is called the Noble Collection Scallop Circles from Creative Expressions. Look at these. Now, here's what I want to do. Vinny, put your hand on that so they can see the size of that die. Do you see that? This die, if I remember correctly, was like 6.5, 6 3/4. The big one.
I want to
we
say
measured
so,
them the other day. 6 3/4 so we take the packaging off. Look how beautiful and how big these are. You could literally cut this one out here and turn it into a card by folding it in half. 6 3/4, what Timothy said. Now, here's the thing about this one. That is 6 3/4. So that means this biggest one is not going to run through your standard machine. These are the leftovers, Vicky, from Craftique. That is correct. But they are not at the same prices. These are at regular price. So these right here, this one won't fit through your machine, but the rest will fit through your 6-inch machine. Let me double check that.
They're still at a discounted price, just
are
not
they?
at a as
Craftique sale.
as
I didn't
Craftique
know that.
price. Yeah.
So they
They're
are
still off retail price.
okay. Okay. So you still get a discount, just not the same.
Just not
Okay.
quite as big a discount.
So that one, the only one should not fit through your regular machine. Okay. Look how gorgeous. So pretty. We only had about 5 or 6 dies that we had any left of. 2, 4, 6 or 7. Look at this tiger. Like the elephant.
I thought that one sold out.
Why did I think so? No, the wolf.
The wolf sold out.
Look at that. Isn't that beautiful, the tiger? And look at the die. So gorgeous. Again, do you see how that doesn't cut out? It just cuts the slit so you can put the foam behind it. This is just gorgeous to me. And why it didn't sell out, I do not know. Also, this one, super fun. This is Dress My Craft, the 3D house die set. I don't have the house to show you. If you search Dress My Craft 3D house die, this it makes like a little handle top. It's really cute. You get 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, does it tell me how many you get? You get 11 dies. So you can see you get the house, the sides, the roof. There's a little package that's a candy cane, a little stick for the candy cane. This is a little like shingle. You cut this multiple times and you can lay it on the top. And it's so cute when you see it sampled.
You could also make that a picket fence.
It could be a little fence to go in front. And this is big enough. What did we say this measured out to? Let me look. The house is 3 inches wide. And I think he was 4 inches at the peak. I think he was 3 by 4 at the peak. Love this one. So cute. That one's available. And then the last die I left over from Craftique is this one. Look at this, guys. This is another one of those really huge ones. And look at all these dies that you get in here. Again, this one's going to be too big for your standard machine. I think a gingerbread house would be so cute for that. So cute. This one's going to be too big for your standard machines, but the rest should work. And these in particular are cut corner squares is what they're called. And let me get that where you can see it. And the corners are just cut. I think these are so pretty. And again, I think you cut that big one, fold it in half, and use it as a card base. Or make these pockets in folios. They're big enough that cut this out, fold the top down. You see what I'm saying? Like, let's see if I can do this. So say we use this one. We cut this one out. Then we fold the top down about 1 inch from the top. You get a decorative layer, and it becomes a pocket.
Yeah.
They'd be pretty, wouldn't it? I think these are incredible.
I know they can.
There you go. There you go. That's you're my litmus test.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, there are a few more. Hold on. Okay, good. I have everything tucked. Okay, Amber makes me a basket.
That's right.
And it's all tucked into the basket, and I wasn't looking in. Y'all, this one's so cool. Look at this. It's the We Are Memory Keepers Revolution die, and it's called Geode. And look, it makes like this geode shape. And this one in particular, the card says "You Rock." I think this is so cool. We were talking about all the things it could be besides a geode, but even as a geode, it'd be gorgeous. But all the things it could be, I was thinking it could be like if you did a golf cart, it could be the water or the sand trap. It could be the green. You could do the green in a fairway.
That's true.
You could literally do the green. You could do the hole, the green, and you know what I'm saying? You could do that. The other thing we said it could be, I'm sorry, it's on my brain. Also, it could also be a topo map. If your husband's a surveyor and he does topography, you could do this like a topography map would be kind of cool.
Yep, it could be a
pond, a lake, a pool.
Yeah.
What else do y'all think? I think it's pretty neat. I think the geode with some of that chunky glitter card. Fried egg. Geode with that chunky glitter cardstock in the middle would be beautiful. So that one's available. I do not know why this one is available. I cannot tell you why. I think this is the best one we have. I literally think this, I don't think people understand how it works. Let me try. First off, these Tim Holtz dies, they're Sizzix and Tim Holtz. This one comes in its own storage pouch. Like this is the thing, right?
And that's worth $2 or $3 by itself, right?
Easily. That
Probably
storage pouch. Then look, you get the base. This is your base for a card. Okay, so you cut that out in one color. Then you cut this stripy one in another color. So I'm gonna lay that in, and that lays in there like that. Okay. Then you cut this stripy one in a separate color, in a whole other color. And when you line it up, they offset. There she goes again. To give you this 3-tone effect. Do you love that? I love that. Where'd she go? There we go. I love this die. By the way, I kept one of each of these until the end of the show, and then people were buying off some of mine. They were like, "Wait, I missed out. Could I have that one?" So I think I got most of these dies for myself. I know I got this one because it didn't sell out, but I love this one. I think this is so good for Christmas cards. Peppermint candy stripes. I think the school color stripes would be amazing in this. Graduation cards, custom done in like their college colors. Maybe they're in a sorority and beta club and all that have their colors. Wouldn't that be awesome? I think so.
What are you talking about, Ben?
She's talking.
Come here.
She's dropped something. Oh, did her bite go under your chair? Because she's biting your chair.
Barking.
Is she coming to you?
It's in her mouth.
What's the matter? Lassie, is Timmy in the well? That's what I always ask her. And she never tells me. Craftique prices for, okay. How much was this die at Craftique, Tam? Any chance you can remember? I don't know what's wrong. I don't know why she's crying. She's got a treat. She's got the door open. She's coming and going. Sometimes you can't read, Bean. Sometimes we don't speak it. Do we?
Tell me. Hey, tell me what's wrong.
Bean, tell me. Louder. Oh, is it the wind?
Tell me.
I think it's the wind, y'all. I think she don't like it.
I'm sitting here holding.
I don't know that we can if Tamitha and I are the people to remember the prices because we don't do that. That's an Amber thing. So it might be. But this one, if I remember correctly, how much was this? Let's see. The price is not on there. I do not remember. I mean, they were significantly marked down. Some of them were almost half price.
Yeah.
Yeah. You got to make a Craftique show. I'm telling y'all, the deals are really good there. So this die set, I do not know why it's left behind because I want to point something out to you. Yes, it's called Hello Baby, but that's a bunny with a string that you could put anything on. She could be fishing. She could be doing anything. This is a cloud. This is a balloon. More clouds, the moon, sun, stars, a heart, and that little bear. You don't have to make this for baby. I think there's a lot of good, useful dies here. The clouds, especially, if you don't have a cloud die, this is a great one to use. And the caption. You need to save her from the wind, babe. She's investigating. She's investigating.
She's got that head up, looking out the door.
She's so cute. All right, let's go into this. I think it might have been $12 too. Yeah, Amy, I think it's regular $16.99. That one was $12, but some of them were almost half price. Just depending on what we could do. All right, check this out. This is the mini RSVP pins that come with the key ring. These are what we used in the handmade holiday stationery set. I like this because it's a good size to put in there. I also love this. The bunny doesn't even, it's true, doesn't even have to be fishing. I like this because when you take this, when you open it up and you put the cap on it, it's almost a full-size pen to write with. It's not a tiny pen. When you write with it, it feels full-size. It's not full-size, but it feels like it. So we have these back in stock. These sell out really quick, too. They go as soon as we get them. Then we have these back in stock, the bright and vivid. These sell out, too. Do you want to know why?
Cheap.
How much you think these are? And they're so good. Listen, the price does not compare to the quality.
No.
It just doesn't. They're so good. I think
every time we post the price, I think it's wrong.
I think it's wrong too. Every time. They are fantastic. I want to say they're $3.99. I want to say they are. If you have children in your life that like to color, the price of these make it so that you could buy this and add it to a coloring book at Christmas and not bust your budget.
That's right.
I mean, these are incredible, and they were $3.99 a set.
Crazy.
And Tam colors with them. She loves them too. All right, 16-ounce bottles are back, or all glitter? Is it all? This is it.
I know 16 are back, and I don't think we're out of the others.
Okay, so this is back in stock.
I think they are starting to get low. But remember, y'all, it's in the 70s in Alabama. So some of you up north may be getting close to not being able to order it. So I encourage you to do so.
Let me give you the details so you know, okay? If you just order this and the temperature between us and you at any time drops below 40 degrees, you take a chance of it freezing. If it freezes, you won't be able to reconstitute it. It's done once it freezes. So to save yourself time and money and trouble, just call us. If your nights are getting below 40, give us a call. And what we do, it's really, the girls are so good at this. They will look at your address on the Weather Channel and they map out the temperature between us and you, and they make sure we can send it to you without wasting your money before we do it.
Art Glitter Glue will not warranty it.
No.
And they will not honor it, and they will not replace it if you ship it, or if I ship it to you and it's below 40 degrees between me and you.
Do not freeze or boil.
And same thing would be a real hot temperatures, but I don't think we have near as much of an issue with the warmth as we do the cold.
Craft Perfect tape. This is double-sided tape that is 5 3/4 wide. I like this tape for composition books and for albums that I'm covering the full pages. I really like that I can just roll out the sheets of it. I just like this tape a lot. Also, it can be die cut, so you can put your paper on it and then run it through your die cut machine. This says Craft Perfect double-sided tissue tape is perfect for all those intricate die cuts. Quick and easy alternative to liquid glue, a reliable, oh, she's back. I thought she was outside. I was like, what's going on? A reliable hole with no mess, can be used with paper, fabric, and fabric. Apply to cardstock prior to die cutting. Love this stuff. It's so cool. Love the width of it. All right. Y'all, I got something in here y'all are going to love so much. Y'all are going to love it so much. And I got a lot of them because I know you're going to love it. Okay. All right. First off, pocket pages. These are important because of what I'm going to show you next. These, you guys saw the album I did with these, which, by the way, I cannot wait to do more. And I've got the stuff on order for the fabric covered album, y'all. I'm so excited. Okay, so this is the 3x4, 4x6 combo. So it looks like this, okay? And you get 10 sleeves in here. This is the 6x8, and you get 10 sleeves in here. This is the full. This is what I used to make my cover with. Check out that, y'all. Check out that video where I made an album using only these. It's so cool. It really is. The girls, I sent it to the girls, and they freaked out over it. They loved it so much. So please watch that video. Also, hey, darling, who am I talking to? Who's Mama talking to? We better not make her talk. She won't stop.
She won't.
Once we get her going. This is what I'm super excited to show you. Do you see it in my hand? First off, if I show it to you like this, what does it remind you of? I'm just going to wait till y'all tell me because I know you all know. What does that remind you of if I show it to you like that?
It reminds me of something, so I know it reminds y'all.
Missy and I both were just like, you know what that is? You know what that looks like? I'm just going to wait. When will the glue tips and pins be back in stock? That's it. The Betty Crocker cookbook.
Very soon.
The Betty Crocker cookbook. It's what it reminds me of too. I love this so much. This, Tabitha, who's this made by? Did you already
I
post it?
wonder if they can hear the wolf dog next door.
Do y'all hear Aries? Can y'all hear him?
There's a siren, and it's making him howl.
I got to know if y'all can hear Aries.
Thank you for not howling.
Oh, you can't hear it. Can y'all hear it? Okay, so Trina can hear it. So Aries is our neighbor's dog, and Aries is a husky.
Yeah.
And he's so sweet. He's the sweetest thing. And whenever there's a ambulance or something coming, we know well before because he starts howling before. And sometimes at night he'll just do. I love that sound.
Oh yeah.
I love it. And sometimes he'll just do it at night, and I just love it. I'm so glad y'all got to hear him. I think that's cool. It's so neat. Okay, check this out. This is a Simple Stories binder. Okay, look what you get inside. First off, this is adorable. This is the perfect recipe book for Christmas.
Oh, absolutely.
Perfect. Okay. But look what you get inside. You don't have to use it in here, but you can. You get, I'm going to open this up so I can pull everything out. You get this little bingo card piece. Okay. You get a calendar for the month of December.
But isn't it a calendar?
Huh? No, it's a bingo. Bingo cards are like very vintage, very nostalgic. You get a wish list. This is really good for a planner is what it's for, but I just think it's so cool. And look how cute. And then you get, look at this one. I couldn't get this one to look the other way. You get Santa's time. Okay, look, this is Santa's Workshop, North Pole Division, employee's name and signature, the time card. Isn't that adorable? And then Christmas favorites, 1 through 5.
Jamie said, my dog heard it and came running to the window to see if it was coming down the street.
Cute. And then look, this tag. I love this so much. Look at that. I'm going to make an album out of this. I'm going to do it. I think it is so pretty. Look at this page. This all comes with it, you guys. Ready to go. All you need is your extra photo sleeves to fill it up. Look how beautiful. Look at that vintage deer. I'm so into vintage little phones this year. They're my favorite this year. Look at this. This is a pre-made pocket. Yes, ma'am.
Get it. Don't tell me that.
Yes, ma'am. And then it comes with a full sheet, another full sheet, a 4x6 double, so top and bottom 4x6, and you get how many of those? 1, 2, or you get 3 of those. Then you get 1, 2. Okay, so then you get 2 these are 3x4. Y'all can't see it. These are 3x4s, and there's 4 holes here. You get 2 pages of that. Then you get 3x4, 3x4, 4x6 twice. Look how many you get in here. You'll still want more. It's going to hold more because this is a lot. Let me show you this ring. It's a pretty big ring. It's not your standard. You know, usually they're what, about inch and a half. This is a big ring, and I love it. And I think even if you did not use any of this that came with it, but you turned it into a recipe album and gave it as a gift, I just think this would be the perfect vintage gift for somebody. I love it.
I noticed you didn't put them back in there.
I'm not going to fight it right now. I'm going to put it right here, and we'll do that later.
I thought that's because you were planning on keeping it.
Remember, I told you this was coming. This is Autumn Greetings 8x8.
8x8, yeah.
Autumn Greetings 8x8. See if I can come in a little bit for paper. I can't touch it. I'll just have to lift up. So you probably already got the 12x12. I think we sold out of the 12x12. But here's the 8x8. You get 3 pages of each pattern. Oh, that would be so cool to find Betty Crocker paper. That would be very cool. I think it would look good with Simple Stories paper, just any of their stuff. You got the 12x12 and it's gorgeous. It is absolutely beautiful paper. Beautiful paper. Look at this one. I'm going to pick up all 3 at the same time. Look at that fawn. I love this paper pack. I use this one in our club. I use it to make some of the stack and slice cards. Here's the plaid, orange plaid. Pumpkins. So pretty. So pretty. Autumn greetings in the burgundy. Flip it over and it looks like that. Here is, this is kind of this reminds me of, there's a name for this, like the skeletal leaves. There's a name for it, but I can't even think of it. And then this plaid, love this plaid. Love this plaid. 3 pieces of that. Look at the leaves. And then
Purdy.
3 pieces of the green polka dot on one side. And then cut aparts on the other. This pack is gorgeous. And if you got the 12 by 12, you already know. You already know. This is perfect for an album or a folio. You don't really have to have 12 by 12 for a folio or an album. No, you can do this.
That would work.
You can do this. I'm going to have a mess to clean up, you guys, but we'll get to it. All right. It is time for new paper. Ready for new paper?
I'm excited about new paper. I got to be honest.
This paper right here, stunning. Get ready. Just get your little shopping fingers ready because y'all going to love it.
All right, Joe, I need you to take your phone and go get in the closet. Go find you a safe space in your home. Don't sit here.
Oh my gosh, you scared me. Do not sit here and watch us, Joe. I was like, are we my Joe? No, I was like, you're going to let us sit here? Joe, go get in the closet. Do not even think about listening to us.
Go find your safe room. Go get in the bathtub. Do whatever you got to do, baby. Don't
be safe.
Be safe.
You can come back and watch this later. And
just take your phone with you. Be all right. But
she may be like us, where we know our man tells us exactly where it's going.
Near.
Okay. Marion Bright, graphic 45. It's so beautiful, you guys. Look at this. This is the 8x8. The 12x12 is the same, just larger. I probably should have done the 12x12. Let me do the 12x12 because the graphics are bigger. Let me do that because you'll be able to see it better. Also, this ephemera, are you kidding me? Look at the ephemera for this pack. It's so pretty. That does it no justice. Oh, I'm going to just pull a couple of pieces out and I'll hold them up for y'all to see them. They're just so pretty. They're just so gorgeous. Look at these pieces. Look at this. They just look real. So gorgeous. Look at this piece. So pretty. All right, let me do will you stick that back in there, please? And I'm going to do this 12 by 12.
Back in here?
Yeah. Y'all be able to see this better.
I just dump them in here?
Yeah. Look at the back. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? So beautiful. I start from the back. We never do that. Oh. This is very my grandma Dobbs. This was very her. This is my mama's mother. This was very her aesthetic. Like I have a tablecloth that was hers, or mama has that tablecloth, but I have one similar. And this reminds me of it. This is the feel of it. It's absolutely beautiful. So pretty. Look how gorgeous. And it's graphic 45. Need I say more? Honestly, I'm going to say this. There's not a lot of paper companies I would say this about. I think graphic 45 has gotten better over the years.
I could agree with that.
I think they really have. And they were really good. They've always been really good.
Yeah.
But I think their product line is really, really, really stepped up over the years.
Well, and they were always kind of upper scale.
Yes, they were always a more expensive paper line. But yeah. And they've always done beautiful paper.
That's right there.
It's stunning. But to me, they've weeded out what we didn't need and kept what we like. They've really paid attention to what people use. Does that make sense? Because there was a time we got a lot of other kinds of cut aparts and stuff in the packs, but I just think they've nailed it and they just keep doing better and better. Doing better and better. Do y'all agree with me? Do you think I'm crazy? I do. Listen. Some paper companies are kind of still doing the same thing they were doing for years and not necessarily making big changes. And I don't think that Graphic 45 is making big changes. I just think they've really leaned into what the people like, and they're putting in this pack. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And they're not doing a lot of other stuff. You putting them up today, Shannon?
I can try.
You gonna be Shannon?
I don't know that I'm as good as you and Shannon. But.
All right, fellas. That album that you just looked at, that you all fell in love with. Look at this. simple vintage Holly Jolly is literally what you're going to want with it. You're going to want to pick this up because look, if you want to do all of the papers, I'm not telling you they are a perfect coordination, okay? But I am telling you, actually, what's the name of that album? It could be Holly Jolly. If it is, we know this is the one to go with it. But even if not, this pack to me, the colors, it's perfect. Let me just bring it over here to you. The reason I can't tell you the name is because I don't have the name. I don't have the wrapping because as soon as I got it, I took the wrapping off. See how well this goes together? It just feels like it, doesn't it? It just feels like it. So I think you could use this and be, okay, it is Holly Jolly. There, thank you, Tamitha. I knew she'd figure it out. It's perfect for it. If I had the wrapper, I ripped that wrapper off first thing. Also, can I just tell y'all, this ephemera has Santa's body and his legs and his arms separate. You can do anything you want with his legs and arms.
Oh, yeah. He could be hanging out of the chimney. He can
upside down. It doesn't matter.
Hanging in the Christmas tree.
Can you pull that tape off by chance when I show this?
Should I pull it off and mess the paper up, or should I?
Pull it off. It won't hurt the paper. It's just the cover. It's mine. Trust me. It ain't going nowhere. It's mine. You know what I'm saying? I'm in love. Oh, my goodness. Look at this pack.
Hmm.
Oh, my goodness. Look. It's so cute, you guys. Oh, my gosh. Santa's Workshop, North Pole Division. Tamitha, this pack. Look at that. You have to get the album if you get this. You have to. It has to go together. This is literally the same. Look at that, Santa. Oh, my goodness. Look at this. I want to buy those things. I want to be able to find those in real life, all that vintage stuff. Look at this. Is it just not happening?
No, I'm trying to see if I saw my pocket knife.
There's scissors in the drawer. There might be something right there. There might be something in the drawer behind us. Look at this page. Oh, look at that. I love it. Look at this page. That plaid, though. It is a 6x8. This is Simple Stories. I'll show you that in a second. He's getting the tape off for me. Look at these. This right here,
have no love.
I would cut these up and use them in real life. These would be tags for Christmas. I love this page so much. Look at their cut aparts. They also, Simple Stories, nails cut aparts. They do the best cut aparts to me. They're fun and easy to use, and they're just different. Look at this. It's a Santagram. Santagram. Oh, my goodness. Crossword. This paper pack. Did you order? You didn't order enough of this paper pack.
Probably not.
This one will have to come back. It's great.
We ordered a bunch. But
It's fantastic. Look at these cut aparts. Look how big. Those are 4x4s. Those are 2x2s. And these, look at that right there. Those are 4x4s as well. That is stunning. Look at that Santa Tam. Oh my goodness. 4x6s. Look at that plaid. Did I show you on the back of this one? I don't think I did. There it is. Oh my goodness. This is going to fly. Fly. I need 2 of these. I'm going to be in trouble because I didn't tell the girls. Oh my goodness. I'm going to be in trouble. If anyone is watching. I feel like a QVC person. You know when you're watching QVC and they're like, can you put me one of these inside? You know what I'm not?
I don't watch QVC that much.
You really don't watch QVC, but I love it.
They don't sell hunting stuff or golf stuff on QVC. All right, I got your tape off there.
My package for this one away. Oh, here it is. Thank you, working elf over here.
Vanna.
Thank you very much. Look at the 6x8. I'll pull it up. Look at this. Look at this. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. We're gonna love this one. Let me turn it a little sideways so you can see both pages. Oh my goodness. Come on, you guys. Oh my goodness. I'm in love. Oh, look. I already tore a page out of it.
This definitely ain't my specialty, but I did it.
12 plus 25 equals Christmas.
Yeah. 12.25.
Oh my goodness. They could do Christmas back in the day, couldn't they? They really could. Shiny bright. I want to start collecting shiny bright ornaments, but my husband says no. Remember that conversation?
That's just so not true. Your husband never tells you no when it comes to Christmas decorations.
I said, I want to start collecting shiny brights. And you said, how much is that going to cost me? And I said, it could get on up there. And you said, you have enough Christmas.
I might have.
It could probably get on up there is what I said. You have enough Christmas. Okay, now, if you just looked at that set and was like, that is not my style. And I know that it might not be. This one probably is. This is vintage.
I got you.
This is vintage Yuletide.
This one's Vinny style.
This is Vinny style. Vinny looked at that last one and he's like, yeah, it's cute. It's cute. It's not him. This one is him. Vintage Yuletide from Simple Stories. Look at the gorgeousness.
Look at that, Santa. Yeah.
Carly said, Dad. Look how beautiful. Look at this. You're probably going to have to let them be seen because we promised the next time we were home, they would be the ones that got to be seen. Do you remember that?
I did.
Yes. And she's telling you, do you remember, Dad? She's like, remember? Look how beautiful.
I need to go get her now. She ain't gonna shut up if I don't.
Probably. Once she starts talking, she's talking. That's Carly, by the way. She can't hear herself talking, can't hear us tell her not to talk. So when she starts, she's talking. Vinny, don't go anywhere. Look at this. Vince, don't. You got to see this.
I mean, I've seen it.
This is beautiful.
Yeah, that's why I said this pack is definitely me.
Oh my goodness, this is gorgeous. Oh my goodness, look at the wreaths. Look at this, Santa. Y'all, every year, I don't know how to say this. Are kids watching? Every year. So my son Joe, when he was little, we did two things. We watched the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade every year, and we went to Callaway Gardens every year. And he would go see Santa at Callaway Gardens, and then he would wait to watch him on the Macy's Day Parade. And the Santa at Callaway Gardens, or when Santa was at Callaway Gardens, he would dress more like this, vintagey and green and things like that. And then whenever he would be on the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade, he would dress more in a traditional red. And Joe would always comment on how he had changed his outfit, how he wore his fancy one at the parade and he wore more his casual outfit at Callaway. So cute. And he knew that Santa was working at Callaway, but until Macy's. Do you remember that?
That's right.
He knew it, and it was so cute. This is the first time they've done this. Okay, look. I've been showing Simple Stories paper a long time. Okay.
Yeah.
This is beautiful, and I expect this. But this, normally they have a little color at the top and then like stripes or whatever. This is beautiful. Yeah, right. You heard that. Nice save. But the story is accurate and very, very cute. I loved it anyway. Joe was the best little dreamer. He was always so enamored. Him and Josh, my enamored one. This pack is incredible.
I told you it's my favorite by far.
Look at these. It's stunning, you guys. You hear those feet now? Now you're going to hear her feet. She's bouncing. Carly doesn't run. Carly gazelles. That's Presley. 4 feet hit when Presley runs through. 2 set hit whenever Carly runs through. You hear, but when Presley comes through, it's you hear all her feet. This paper is gorgeous. Gorgeous. Also, it's not going to stay. It's going to go. And
look, we don't buy it for y'all to leave it on the shelf. You know
it's not going to. It's not going to stay on the shelf. This is beautiful. You want to try again?
Yeah.
It's less for me to clean up later.
I'm doing good at it, I think.
Oh, did you get this one open? You're slacking. No. I'm doing good. You're slacking.
Look, you just got through showing it.
All right, check this out. Here is, this one in particular is called Bits and Pieces. So there's the bits and pieces. Look at those little elves. No, those are little boy and girls. How cute are those? This one is called Sentiment Bits. You're going to want all of these. They're incredible. And this one is called Ephemera. So you'll know all the differences. Beautiful. We'll go through this. Did you get it?
Ooh, messed up. Maybe not.
Did you get this open?
No, babe.
What are we waiting on? Ooh, let me help. Let me help.
Came unstuck on the bottom.
There we go. All right, you open that for me. Let's look at the 6x8 together. And then we still have more. Oh, we have that. That's so cute. That's not the way to do that. That's the wrong direction. That is the wrong direction, sir. Is your mic not even on? No, it's on. I was like, you had your mic on the whole time.
I'm not saying the important stuff.
It's okay, I promise. You don't use that part. Thank you. I can handle that bit.
Okay.
I just couldn't get into it. All right, check this out. Oh my goodness. The best Christmas gifts are memories. That's the truth.
Mm-hmm.
Look at this.
Well, Jesus was the best Christmas gift.
Look.
That's my favorite saying.
This pack.
Did you think I was kidding?
The thing is, you love this vintage style, and or this style of vintage, and I like the other style of vintage. But whenever I see the stuff, look at that one. Whenever I see what you bring in, I'm like, oh, I get it. I get it. All right, there's that. All right, now then, this pack. Okay, I was not going to bring this in, but the reason I did is because we don't have enough nativity options out there. They don't exist, you guys. Let me say this. There are some options out there, but the paper is paper I don't love to work with. Like, I don't like to work with the shiny, shiny papers. My glue doesn't dry quick enough with shiny paper, right? My glue dries super fast, but not on non-porous surfaces, okay? It takes longer. So I like paper that's not so shiny. This is Simple Stories, and it is called Silent Night. And the reason I wasn't going to bring it in is because it's not a full pack. But Shannon said to me, you don't need a full pack to make a folio. You can design your folio for the paper, and she's right. And what you do get out of this one is so pretty, I think you can get some use out of it. So it is less expensive because this one only has, how many sheets are in here? We'll have to count them. But this is a less expensive pack. But look at this, how beautiful this is. This is Silent Night music. It says that on the top. There's some plaid. Look at this beautiful holly and berry and fronds, or whatever you call those, branches. And then look. Come let us adore him. Silent night, holy night. Behold the Lamb, O holy night, the reason for the season. Wise men still seek him. All is calm, all is bright. And look at that. I love that so much. Her with her little hand on her tummy. I love that so much.
Where's my Kentucky holly?
And on the back is blue. And then we repeat. So you don't get as much as anything else, really, except we do get stickers. Let me show you that. But I just don't have a lot of options out there, you guys. And this one is stunning. Look at all the stickers. Here's something I do love. That right there is a build your own nativity with all the stickers. That was brilliant. If you're doing the front of a folio, you could do that. If you're doing a nativity, if you have one of those, you guys, do y'all want us to bring back the wooden Advent boxes? Y'all bought them out last year, and my distributor has them again. This would be so pretty in that open scene.
Absolutely.
Have these guys in there. So this is beautiful. If you want us to bring those back, let us know. Vince and I were just talking about that. And sometimes I'm afraid you already have them and you don't want them back. But then sometimes you guys are like, I really need it. I didn't get it last year. So let us know. The wooden boxes, the wooden Advent, the wooden, what was the one? It was a wooden manger situation. All right, last thing I got to show you tonight is this. This is ebony black felt. Ebony black felt. Look, there's my face. In stock. And classic green felt in stock. And good news and also not good news. Do I share that tonight?
You can.
Okay. I'm going to sit this like this. I don't want to sit that like that. You'll see my chandelier too much. It'll make your head dizzy. Okay. Everybody knows I love felt and linen cardstock from Cartabella. If you've never tried this cardstock, you owe it to yourself to pick some up. It's beautiful. Also, let me tell you this. we got an email from Echo Park and Cartabella telling us that this paper is being discontinued. They are not bringing it back. I am heartbroken.
They are no longer doing solid core cardstock.
This particular paper. They are still going to be doing their other stuff, but this, they're not. I don't want to blind y'all with the glare. This is not coming back. So Vinny told me, and I said, so get what they've got. And he said, I will try. So he reached out and he was able to get everything they had left.
Yeah.
And that's all we're going to have. And once it's gone, it's gone. Now, this was from an order we had placed previous. So this has already come in. That other has not. And we went ahead and got every color. I think we got every color they had, everything they had left.
The only one that we could only get one pack of was the navy.
So if you've been wanting navy and didn't get it, we're not going to get it again.
You ain't getting it.
But it's the most beautiful paper, and I am heartbroken.
Because I feel like somebody at this table is going to take the navy.
I'm not going to put one pack online and make people mad. But here's the thing about this. They said they were having paper mill issues with it, and they were struggling getting it, and they don't want to fight it. And I understand that. And so they're not going to make any more. So you need to get this. This is black. I don't know. I'll also tell you this. We got very little felt. We got mostly linen. I want to say we got 2 felt colors.
I can't remember, but we did get some.
Linen is beautiful too, but what we got is what we got. And when it all comes in, I'll show it to you, but we're not going to be able to get it again. And I'm heartbroken. Like, they know it. I'm heartbroken.
Yeah, I expressed great complaint.
Not complaint. We were just sad about it.
I mean, I was disappointed. It's one of our highest selling papers. So
yeah, we're heartbroken, but I was glad we were able to get it all. And then he found something else. We ordered, but then he found something and added it to the order.
He found some more colors.
Some more colors. So what we have coming is what we're going to have until it's gone. And once it's gone, we won't be able to get it again. So you're going to want to grab it.
I don't mind telling you, it was a huge investment to bring it all.
Well, also, I don't mind telling you, it wasn't as much as when we say we got it all, it wasn't as much as you think, because they didn't have, they couldn't even fill our orders we were placing. So that's when we were like, so it's not like we don't have a semi-truckload coming. It's nothing like that.
It's a pretty good size.
It's not a semi-truckload.
Yeah.
It is.
Well, it's coming on a semi-truck.
Is it?
Yeah. But I mean, it's not the whole semi-truck.
I didn't know it was coming on a semi.
It'll be a pallet.
I didn't know that. I hope it's that guy that's always such a good deliverer. You know what I'm talking about?
I don't think it is.
The Sia truck guy, or Saya, how do you say that? He's always such a good deliverer. Okay. So there you go. We can't get it again. So get that tonight. Go ahead and get all of that you want and stock up. And then when we get the other colors, we'll show you what they are and we'll try to get them.
You say hey to your dad?
I did. I waved.
Hey, Pops.
I waved to him. Okay. Why do I feel like I had something? I told y'all about, all right, let me tell you again. No Craftique this week. We are doing Christmas reset. No Craftique this week. Also, the video we put up tonight that I said your part 2 would be up Saturday, that part 2 is going to be up next Thursday. That gives me time to get that done. My grandkids are in town. They get here tomorrow after lunch. And so we're going to be focusing on that for the rest of the weekend. So.
Yep.
Just a box truck full. That's what Joe said. Joe, are you safe? She's like, no, I'm in the closet right now. All right, that's it. No, it's not. I almost forgot. We got this today from some visitors that came in, and I'm so excited to show you. This is from, and I hope I say her last name right, Shumway. This is from Amy Shumway, and her sister Beth came to visit. And this is her homemade hot fudge sauce, and she gave us 3 jars of this. And
yeah, Beth said you could drink it with a straw. It was that good.
Oh my goodness.
But she said it wasn't healthy to do it like that.
She was right. And this beautiful card, which I won't read right now, but I want to show you how beautiful this card is. Look at this card. Oops, it's upside down. Look at this. Absolutely gorgeous. Very May-May, isn't it? Look at that. And the front is like a box. Do you see how it pops open like that? It's layered. And look at the inside. So beautiful. There's a note for me. And there's some more notes in here. Okay, here's what she says. The hot fudge is a recipe I've been using for ages for family events, gifts, and fundraisers. It's especially yummy on ice cream and even by the spoonful out of the jar. This should be enough for all of May staff to enjoy a hot fudge sundae. The CDs, this is so cool, you guys. She gave us 3 of her CDs. Okay. The CDs are piano music I recorded for our daughter's wedding, consisting of 50. Does it say 50? What does it say? Consisting of sacred and classical music, dear to my heart. Hopefully it will bring some listening joy, from Amy Shumway. Now listen, here's what's cool. She got to telling me about this. I was so excited about this because I love piano worship music. It's Vince and I love it. It's our favorite. Her daughter was getting married, and like I said, Amy is a talented musician, a pianist, and her daughter wanted her to play at her wedding, but she didn't want her mother to have to work. So they had a friend who was a music mixer. And you'll have to fill this in because I don't know all the details of this, but he took the piano that she was playing and he put mixers on the chords of the piano inside of it that played different orchestral instruments.
Yeah. He basically, for lack of a better term, he piped the piano into a synthesizer that changed it to sound like other instruments.
But he put it on the chord. So what she was doing was literally making a different instrument sound. So she said all of the instruments you hear on here are her playing the piano, creating those sounds, but one, because the strings were him, because he's a talented guitarist. So this is such a blessing to me. We got to take all this back to work so we can share it because we got 3 of these. But this is such a blessing. I love this. And what a great idea for that daughter to say, Mom, I want you to play, but I don't want you to work on my wedding day. I love that. So there's 10 different songs, and I cannot wait to listen to that. Cannot wait.
So Tamitha reminded you of World Card Making Day.
Yes, thank you.
October the 5th.
October 5th. That's next Saturday.
A week from Saturday.
The week from Saturday. World Card Making Day. Please be there, you guys. I love when you're there to support me. I'm trying to get Vinny to come moderate for me so he can have the chat open so I can kind of hear what's being said. Like, I usually don't see, I can see the chat. They don't not allow me to see the chat, but I usually don't see the chat. But the lineup is incredible of the crafters that are going to be creating. You guys have to see it. You know, Karen, I don't know if she sells her CDs. We might need to ask. I don't know. It was a limited run. I mean, I don't think she told me they made so many of them for family and friends and stuff like that. But we could ask.
As far as you guys seeing the babies, I'm not sure that Carly will let us pick her up because of her age. We can try.
Carly.
Presley is definitely not a picker-upper.
Where is Presley?
I don't know.
Press. I can pick up Presley. She don't care if I pick her up. Press. Come here, Press. She's outside. Is she? Presley. She might be over there with Aries. Presley. Hey, Car. Come here. Can I pick you up? Can I pick you up? Come here. Can I show you to my friends? Ooh, you not sure?
When I tried to pick her up, she ran.
Her didn't run. But her did shiver. This is Carly. Carly cannot see you. She does not see well. When I picked her up, she shivered because she didn't know my hands were coming out. Like, she can't see anymore. She's 17. Well, she's probably 18 by now. Because it's almost the end of the year at this point. She's about 18 years old.
She can't hardly hear, can't hardly see.
She cannot hear, cannot see. One of you guys said to me that she might have lost her sense of smell. I didn't know that was a thing, but I gotta be honest, I think she may have. I'm gonna do this so they can really see her if you don't mind. Here she is. I think she may have lost her sense of smell. She struggles finding her food bowl. I have to put it under her head for her to find it. Ooh, tell me. But she's very spry.
Some days she's
slow.
Like a little young chicken.
But she's a spry girl. You want me to turn you this way so they can see her face. Look at that pretty girl. She's chocolate. Her ears, she doesn't have any gray. I mean, she doesn't have gray. Mm-hmm. She's chocolate. Her ears are paler than they were. I think she's got dinner in her jaws. Do you see her doing that? Check her jaws, Dad. She has very skinny, not skinny. What are they called? Like skinny. Like there's a lot of excess skin on her jaws, and when she's doing that, Dad has to get in there and push her food back in her mouth because she can't get it all out. But she's adorable. She's a sweetheart. She's actually the best dog. Like if I put her down, she will go get in her bed, and she will just lay there. Is it still raining?
No.
If I put her down, she'll get in her bed and lay there till it's time to get in her kennel. Then she'll lay there. She is a weenie dog. Hers a ween. See if I can't show you because she gets nervous. She gets nervous. All right, I need to put her down. So let's see how I can do that. And then I'll try to get Presley, but I can't promise Presley. I feel like you had treat. Is that what she had was treat? All right, let me try.
Presley?
Let me try. Hold on. Got you. Presley. You know what I think Presley's doing? Finishing the treat that was in her mouth. Come here, Presley, come here. Come here, Press.
Yeah, she's got one in her mouth.
She got a treat.
She probably has beans
Bite,
which is really bad.
Come here, Press. I don't think I'm gonna get her. Let's try. Can Mama hold you? No, this is hers. Can Mama hold you?
No, hers was probably in her kennel. The beans was laying on the floor.
Come here, Press. It's not happening, y'all. She ain't doing it. She ain't about it. She is not about it. If she comes back in here and jumps on me, I'll pick her up. But you got to see Carly tonight. We'll try Presley next time. Presley. She's so pretty. I wish you could see Presley because she's gorgeous. She looks like Elvis. That's why she's called Presley. She looks like Elvis. She does. Carly heard something. She jerked her head around. Did you see that?
Yeah.
All right, you guys, that is it. We have shown you everything and talked about everything I had to show you. Yeah, she's not coming. She's having a good old time. Dachshunds are some of the best dogs. I will tell you, these are my last Dachshunds, though. Like, it's a sad realization, but these are the last ones. And I'm going to be real honest with you. I'm hoping we can keep Presley forever. My concern is Vince's parents, because she's so here's the thing about a Dachshund. If you have elderly parents, or if you're thinking about getting a Dachshund and you have elderly people that are in your house a lot or around your house a lot and you want your dogs out, you need to rethink it. They are underfoot so much. And I'm going to tell you something. Presley almost took Vince out the other day. Vince walked in and she got tangled up in his feet and he almost fell out the back door. And it scared me then too. And I'm like, so that's the one thing there. If you're young and you have young folks in your house, it's good to have them. And they have they're about a 12-year lifespan typically.
Yeah. Carly's, well, let's see. Trixie was 14 when she passed away.
Mm-hmm.
Lizzie was only 9.
But right now we're good. Do you want to give a parent update? Have you already given a parent update?
I don't know that I have. My parents are doing okay. My dad is showing some pretty good signs of dementia, and he's really struggling with that. We have actually hired a lady to stay with them during the day, 5 days a week, basically. Sometimes she stays the night just to kind of, if the weather's going to be bad or whatever, she'll stay. And she typically stays on Friday nights and stays a half a day or so on Saturday. Health-wise, they both seem to be doing good. Dad's just, unfortunately, he's losing his mind. And it's hard. It's very hard. I took him to a neurologist this past week, and he had to take a test, a very simple test, and he did terrible. And he knows he did terrible, and he said, "I'm in bad shape."
I don't think he remembers it now, which
I
I'm
don't
glad
think he
of.
does remember it now, but at that moment, it was pretty hard on him. My daddy's a brilliant, brilliant man. I guess I'd get my ability to add and subtract real quick from him.
Can I tell them what I told the visitors today? Because I think it's neat.
Oh, yeah.
So Vince's dad was he was our IT guy before IT guys existed. Like, I remember when Vince and I were first married in like 98, 99, Vince's dad was buying things offline. And we were saying to him, Granddad, you got to be careful doing that. Like, we didn't even buy things online. Like, we didn't know anything about that. Granddad had all these computer part stores, and he bought stuff online and had it shipped in, and he built computers. And this was he would be in his, let's see, in 98, he would have been in his late 50s, early 60s.
60s.
And he just had a brilliant mind. And the thing that is so interesting to me about Granddad is to this day, even yesterday, he was having trouble with the TV. The remote was not working for him. And he was trying to explain to Vince that the remote was not working. And he doesn't use words like we would. The remote is not working. He uses these bigger words that get you there, but it's a vocabulary that's not like ours. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, he's always had a much bigger vocabulary than us, but he's leaning into, it's crazy to me that he can get those bigger words out, but not the little words. Like he never will say to you, hey, hello, nothing. He always says greetings and salutations, like always. And so, and he's not like, somebody asked us today if he remembered our name. And some days I think yes, some days I think he can, but like he's never called me by my name. So if he did remember my name, it'd be weird. I don't think he would.
Yeah, he's always called you young lady.
Young lady. I've always been young lady, and I'm okay with that. Keep doing it, Granddad. But he's never, I don't remember him ever even saying my name, honestly. I've always been young lady.
Yeah, and like I said, he put his face in his hands when he realized how bad he did on the test, and it just broke my heart. And
but there's good. This is me. I'm always, listen, there's good. He could follow instructions.
Oh, yeah, he followed instructions great.
He could do a lot.
Exactly what the doctor told him to do. It just was the ability to answer the questions. And
somebody said he must be a character. Your dad's a character.
Oh, yeah, he was. But still is.
He still is a character. He's not as sharp nowadays. And what I love sometimes, I just like to sit there and, okay, you can watch him process now, where before, but now I watch him process. And so they'll be talking and I'll just be watching Granddad. And then a few minutes later, he'll catch up on the conversation because he's dealing with something y'all were talking about earlier. And I like to watch him process it because he's like a computer himself, the way he does it.
For about the last 4 or 5 years, this has been coming on. He quit keeping score when they played cards. He quit.
He didn't want to go to Sunday school.
He didn't want to go to Sunday school because he didn't want anybody to ask him to pray because he was afraid he wouldn't be able to, say what he wants to say. He struggles very much to communicate in sentences,
on the spontaneously.
Yeah.
Like if he has, and he still, for us, he'll look at me and go, young lady, while you're here, I need you to look at something. And I'll say, okay. And then he'll go, he knows he needs me to do something, but he won't remember what it is for a minute. And then he'll get it. Or he'll do that to you, son, while you're here, I've been meaning to ask you, or something like that. And you can see him process it. Mm-hmm. So we're in some stage of it, which we'll know more because we do have more appointments to go to. So we have that coming.
So we're hoping that when he sees the neurologist the next time that there'll be some type of medicine that they can recommend that will help. I don't think there's any coming back from where we are, but I'm hoping that we can slow it down with some medicine. So
that's your parent update. The reason we want to give a parent update is we did receive a card where someone said that they didn't get to hear all of the update and they were praying, and I wanted to give that update. That was very sweet. It was a private card. They didn't want it read out loud, but it was very kind. I want to tell you something. There's nothing that means more to us than your prayers. Just the fact that you take the time to pray for us and you hear what we say and you put us on your prayer list means the world to us, and we appreciate that so much. So thank you for that. That's a parent update. I think that was all we really needed to do tonight.
Will you pray tonight?
I will be happy to. All right, we're going to pray. If you have a specific prayer request that you would like for us to be praying for, head to our Facebook group called Created in Christ and share that with us. Tamitha will grab that, put it on our prayer list, and the prayer list is printable if you want to print it out so you can have it in your quiet time or wherever you like to pray. And you can be praying for your fellow made-its. And also, that group has other folks that aren't over here, like they don't know anything about this. It's just 2 different groups. So you're praying for other folks as well. Tonight, did you hear that? She just went downstairs. She got out of the gate. Tonight, I'm going to pray as we close. Let's pray. God, thank you so much for this day. Thank you for all of the blessings that you give us. Thank you for providing for us and giving us answers. And God, thank you for when we let go, you take hold. And that means so much to me. God, thank you for the visitors we've had this week. Thank you for all the travel that they've been doing to come see us. God, for those that are in the path of the storm, I just pray a special blessing on them, God, that you'll protect them and that you'll keep the storm manageable for them and that the recovery from the storm can be easy for them and not difficult. And God, I know what that is like and that it will be emotionally draining on them. And I just pray, God, that you'll be right there with them as they're going through that time. God, we thank you that people take time to come and sit here and listen to us and just chat and become part of our family. And God, the fact that the people you brought to us will pray for us means more to us than we could ever let them know. But God, I pray that you will hold them and provide for them and take care of them and let them feel your love the way that we do, God. And we appreciate everything you do for us. God, this platform you give us, I thank you for it so much. You know the needs in our May family. You know who needs special touch tonight. God, I just lift them up to you. And I thank you so much for what you're going to do in those situations. I ask you hold them close, God. And we will just thank you for all of the wonderful things you do for us. It's in Jesus' name we ask. Amen. Thank you guys so much. I do ask that you'll be praying for our May family. There's several needs in and around our local family, and we ask that you be praying for those, and we love you for doing so. All right, guys, have a wonderful night. And until next time,
Be safe.
Bye now.
Love y'all.